I'm David Summers from High Performance Pilot, a show dedicated to improving our performance as aviation professionals. To do that, I'll use the core competency matrix and the behaviours contained within it, the skills, the knowledge and the attitudes. Hello again, welcome back to the show, and coming up in this episode I explore the behaviour of creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation, a behaviour from leadership and teamwork. So let's set the scene. Effective leadership and teamwork is the starting point for the core competency matrix. It is supported by good knowledge and effective communication. Without proficient leadership and teamwork, the whole matrix just falls apart. Creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation is an essential behaviour within leadership and teamwork. Without it, there just is no effective team, just team members being told what to do. This behaviour is about creating an environment where all team members feel comfortable expressing their ideas, concerns and opinions. It involves encouraging collaboration, active listening and valuing all perspectives. It goes beyond just dialogue. Promoting an exclusive culture where everyone feels empowered to contribute improves the decision-making process and therefore team performance. We need to be proficient in creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation for several vital reasons. Firstly, it's going to enhance safety. If we encourage a timely exchange of information, we will be better able to identify potential threats and so become proactive rather than reactive. Secondly, this behaviour fosters innovation and continuous improvement. If we encourage open dialogue, team members are more likely to share creative ideas and suggestions. If they feel valued, they will be more motivated, giving their best efforts, resulting in increased productivity and job satisfaction. Thirdly, it builds trust amongst team members, promoting transparency and reducing conflicts and misunderstandings. It also nurtures a sense of belonging, leading to team members who are engaged and committed. Becoming effective requires a positive effort from both leaders and team members. We need to practice. So how can we do that? We must lead by example. Put simply, whether we are a leader or team member, we should act in the way we expect others to behave. We should actively listen, encourage diverse opinions and provide constructive feedback. We should demonstrate openness and inclusivity and so set the tone for the entire team. Establish psychological safety. We must ensure we create an environment where everyone feels safe to express their thoughts without fear of judgment or reprisal. Just be respectful of other team members' opinion. Encourage questioning and input and acknowledge contributions made by others. Promote active listening. As a leader or team member, we should practice active listening, which involves giving our full attention to the speaker, seeking clarification when needed, and responding empathetically. This will foster understanding, encourage dialogue, and help build stronger relationships within the team. Encourage collaboration. As leaders, we must encourage and promote participation in the planning and decision-making processes. An ideal opportunity to do this is during our briefings, something we are constantly performing before, during and post-flight. Embrace differences. Valuing different perspectives and experiences is key to creating an inclusive atmosphere. we should actively seek input from other team members. Hopefully, they will have different ideas, different perspectives. This will make us think, broaden our mindset and knowledge. Ultimately, this will lead to better quality decisions. Remember, collaboration and listening to other team members' ideas and opinions is an indicator of strong, not weak, leadership. Our industry has moved to a threat and error management model, where we seek to operate with knowledge of the threats involved in our operation and therefore allow us to avoid or mitigate them. Let's now consider the threats we can avoid if we become effective at creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation. Communication breakdown. When open communication is lacking, vital information may be withheld or misinterpreted, leading to errors, delays, or misunderstandings. This compromises safety and disrupts operational efficiency. Silo mentality. Without an inclusive environment, team members might focus on their own tasks and interests. This hampers collaboration, prevents knowledge sharing, and stifles innovation. Lack of trust. In an environment where open communication is not encouraged, trust among team members erodes. This can lead to increased conflicts, reduced cooperation, and a toxic work atmosphere. No example better illustrates the behaviour of creates an atmosphere of open communication and participation than briefing. It is an integral part of our operational day that relies heavily on the competencies of leadership and teamwork and communication, and in particular the behaviour we are discussing today. We brief before flight, before takeoff, and before approach and landing. We brief during non-normal and emergency situations. Being effective in today's behaviour during briefing, firstly, increases situational awareness. By fostering open communication and participation, we ensure vital exchange of information, share observations, and collectively assess situations. This promotes a comprehensive awareness of the flight environment and allows for proactive adjustments to unexpected events. Secondly, promotes effective crew coordination. Open communication facilitates the creation of shared mental models. Each crew member understands what is planned, what to expect, what to monitor, allowing for efficient operations. Thirdly, safety. An open communication environment during briefing is crucial for effective threat and error management and risk mitigation. It enables us to openly discuss potential hazards, concerns, or mistakes without fear of judgment or reprisal, and therefore address them. This proactive approach helps prevent accidents and enhances overall flight safety. Fourth, promotes team building and trust. Briefing provides the perfect opportunity for open communication and participation. By encouraging everyone to actively participate and share their thoughts, we create an inclusive and supportive environment. This improves teamwork, morale, and overall job satisfaction, contributing to better performance and a positive safety culture. And lastly, it enables effective decision making. Briefing is the point at which decisions are made. Proficiency in the behaviour enables us to engage in constructive discussions, consider multiple perspectives, and gather input from others. This collaborative decision-making process improves the quality of decisions and reduces the likelihood of oversight or cognitive biases. And the key takeaways. Creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation is an essential behaviour within the core competency of leadership and teamwork. It is vital for ensuring the team achieves effectiveness. Here are the key takeaways. Open communication and participation enhances safety, innovation, and organisational culture in aviation. Proficiency requires effort from both leaders and team members. Leading by example, establishing psychological safety, promoting active listening, and encouraging collaboration are key strategies for success. Lack of effectiveness in creating this atmosphere can lead to communication breakdowns, silo mentalities, eroded trust, and missed opportunities. Creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation is a continuous process that requires ongoing commitment and practice from everyone involved. This week's golden takeaway is about briefing the go-around, a manoeuvre that requires proficiency in workload management, communication, and flight path management. Statistically, we will only perform 1 or 2 go-arounds per year outside of the training environment. To mitigate this, during your arrival briefing, role-play how the go-around will be performed, both verbally and by simulating your actions. Literally act out how the go-around will play out, what the crew say and when they say it, along with what controls and selections the crew will make. This hands-on practice allows us to build up muscle and verbal memory, so when that go-around occurs, we will work seamlessly as a crew. So there you have it, creating an atmosphere of open communication and participation, a behaviour from the competency of leadership and teamwork. I hope you found it useful, that you've heard something you can put into practice the next time you operate. These videos have an ultimate aim to stimulate interest in the core competencies and inspire you to seek them out and apply them to further improve your effectiveness as a pilot. High Performance Pilot. Each week, one behaviour from one competency. I'll break it down and provide tips and advice on how to make it a strength in your operation. Join me next week. If you wish to contribute or ask a question, please email me at david@sim2sky.com.